Today, I'm going to be playing out the 2023 season for the Atlanta Falcons, but for every touchdown that Bijan Robinson scores, we get to add a 99 overall player to this team. So I mean, by the end of the video, as long as things actually go my way today, the Falcons should be an absolute super team. But this is what the offense looks like to start things off. I mean, clearly they're pretty mid. On the other hand, the defense is quite a bit better, but they could still use some work. But I mean, I'd say with the roster we have right now, this team is not a playoff team, so we definitely have a lot of work to do. But in week 1, we're going to be taking on the Carolina Panthers. I mean, considering we need to do quite a bit of work to our roster, it's good that we're playing the Panthers first, because obviously they were the worst team in the league this season. With that being said, though, they did end up scoring first. We're only down 3-0 though, because their defense held them to a field goal. I feel like we should be able to get the run game going today. I mean, Bijan Robinson already has first downs on back-to-back plays. I mean, he's got 25 yards on the ground already, so it's looking like Robinson's already off to a pretty solid start. I am gonna put in the air this time, though. It looks like Pitts is gonna be wide open. We're just short of the first, though, so that means that we need to get another 3-yard gain, or else this drive is gonna be over pretty quickly. So hopefully London can save our ass here. I probably could have gone for him, but I'm not trusting that. Actually, Ritter's gonna get a whole bunch of yardage on the ground. I'm not gonna lie, man. I was not expecting that out of him. I didn't really know this guy had legs on him, but apparently I was wrong. So that brings it all the way to the 9-yard line, and it looks like Robinson has a clear path to the end zone. So that's gonna be his first touchdown of the day. And just like that, the Falcons are gonna take the lead first. Coming back out here in the second quarter, though, as you can see, we're still up 7-3 right now, but our boy Jesse Bates ended up getting an interception for us. So once again, we have great field position to start this drive off. I wouldn't say a touchdown's a sure thing. I mean, we should at least be able to get a field goal, but with this offense, I mean, to be honest with you, I really don't trust them a whole lot. That's almost another first on the ground from Ritter. I mean, 3rd and inches shouldn't be too difficult to pick up. The way Robinson's been playing today, this should be light work, and it looks like we are gonna get the first down and some. Just like that, we got the ball all the way to the 17-yard line. I'm gonna try something kind of risky here. The Panthers do have a pretty solid defense, so this probably won't work, and it looks like it's not going to. If you didn't notice, what I was trying to do was go for a passing touchdown with Robinson, but that got shut down pretty quickly. So now it's 2nd and 22. Come on, please get there. Okay, I did not think we were going to catch that, but somehow he brought it in. I probably shouldn't have even thrown that because that was double coverage, but somehow it snuck past the defense. So all we need to do is punch it in with Bijan. I mean, that run right there brought it all the way to the 1-yard line. So, I mean, I'm thinking this shouldn't be too difficult. It looks like we are going to be in for another one. So that's going to be 2 touchdowns on the day for Bijan Robinson. And just like that, the Falcons are going to be up by 2 scores. We're back out here in the 4th quarter, though. I mean, we're up by 14 points right now, so as long as we don't choke this game, we should be getting a win in week 1. I mean, at this point, we would have to mess up pretty badly if we were to lose this one, but anyways, I'm gonna go for another run here with Bijan. It looks like he is gonna be losing yardage this time. I mean, honestly, I can't even be mad at the guy, man. The guy has had one bad play all game long. Everything else has been perfect so far, so hopefully we can make up for it right here. That's gonna be really close, but it looks like we are gonna find London for the first down. I'm gonna try and go back to London here, and I mean, if this play does work out for a first down, which it looks like it's going to, we should be able to just keep it on the ground. I mean, the way this guy's been playing today, 11 yards ain't nothing, so hopefully we don't get shut down here. That was close, but it looks like we are gonna be 1 yard short. I thought we had that, but I mean, either way, this guy has not really been stuffed at the line once yet today, so hopefully we don't start that here. It looks like we're in for another one. So that is 3 touchdowns for Bijan Robinson in our home opener. And I mean, with that touchdown right there, I'd say that should probably put the game away. And it looks like it's going to. So, I mean, we're going to take it 31-10 to start off the season. That moves us to 1-0. But anyways, after that game, we got to add 3 new additions to this team. Ritter did play pretty well, but obviously he is not the guy if we want to win a Super Bowl. So we went ahead and picked up Patrick Mahomes. And then for the defense, we went ahead and picked up Fred Warner and Roquan Smith. I mean, with all of those pickups right there, I'd say this team honestly might already be Super Bowl contenders, but after that we sim to week 3. As you can see, we're going to be taking on the Lions, and we're also 2-0 because we beat the Packers last week. Even though we have Patrick Mahomes, though, I mean, the Lions are going to be a whole lot harder to play against than the Panthers, so hopefully we can still sneak out with a dub here. I mean, this is kind of like a start to a new era for the Falcons because now they have Patrick Mahomes, so this team should be pretty ridiculous. We do still need to find him some weapons. We are going to find Pitts, though. I don't think Pitts and Mahomes are going to be as good as Kelsey and Mahomes, but I mean, at the same time, Pitts does have better legs on him. I mean, I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure he is the fastest tight end in the league, which I mean, I'd say should definitely help out our case. I'm going to try and go for London on this play, though, and hopefully this does not get shut down. That is kind of risky. I'm just gonna go for you. That's almost a first. Honestly thought we were gonna get that with Smith, but since we didn't, I mean, 2nd and 3 really shouldn't be a problem, especially the way that Robinson has been playing. It looks like we are gonna be we're short. I wasn't sure what was happening there. I honestly thought we had that for a second, but our knee was behind the line. So it's 3rd and inches. I think we should be able to pick this up. I mean, we almost got stopped, but we did get it. You guys have probably already noticed this, though. I mean, the Lions are doing a lot better at stopping the run than the Panthers did, so this might be a bit tougher to score touchdowns. We are gonna get one here, though, so either way, Bijan's in for the first score of the day, and just like that, the Falcons are gonna jump ahead to an early lead. We're coming back out here in the 2nd quarter, though. I mean, we kind of got to rush here because we only have 2 minutes before halftime. We are still up. Hold on, I gotta keep this on the ground. I was gonna try and go for Pitts, but he's locked up. As I was gonna say, though, we are still up by 7 points right now. If we can score here, that would be awesome because then we'll be up by 2 scores, and hopefully we can take that into the half. Everybody's locked up once again, though, so I mean, we're just gonna keep it on the ground with Mahomes. I'm gonna try and go for Pitts this time, and hopefully he can get separation because so far on this drive, everybody has been locked up every single time I've tried to throw the ball, and it looks like we're getting sacked. I mean, this has been a nightmare start to this drive. We only have a minute and 30 seconds to work with as well, so I mean, if we want to get another score before the half, we kind of got to hurry it up here. That's going to be a massive play, so that definitely helps out our case. I really want to try and get Bijan open on this play, though. I mean, this is kind of a long shot, especially how good this defense has been playing, but I'm going to go for it anyways. Actually, that's going to work out. That is going to be just short of a touchdown. So, I mean, now we have a minute and 14 seconds to try and punch this in. Oh, we almost got caught, but with his speed, nobody is catching up to us. So, that's another touchdown from Bijan Robinson, which is going to put us ahead by 2 scores. I'm hoping our defense can clutch up so we can go into halftime with this lead. We are coming back out here in the 4th quarter, though. We're up by a score still because Detroit failed a 4th down conversion at the 1-yard line. So, I mean, we have terrible field position here, but that's going to make things a lot better. I mean, I know I should probably just run the clock out right here, but I do want to try and get one more touchdown with Robinson to close things out. That might work out. Come on, Pitts, get there. That's a huge play. Kyle Pitts has by far been the best player on this team today, next to Bijan Robinson, of course. But I mean, nobody else has really been getting separation like him so far. I mean, there's a good play from London. I mean, with 20 yards to go at this point, I'm just going to try my best to play it safe here. I'm not going to try and do anything too much. I just want to get the ball to like the 10-yard line or something like that. That should definitely help out. So now that we only need 9 yards here, I'm hoping we can punch it in of Bijan. I mean, this guy has been on an absolute tear today, so hopefully he doesn't slow down anytime soon. That was almost a touchdown right there. Dude bounced off of like 4 players, but somehow he just kept going. So now we only need 1 yard for the score here, and it looks like this is gonna be getting shut down. It's all good. We still got like 2 more attempts because I will go for it on 4th down if this doesn't work out. I did not come all this way just to kick a field goal, and it looks like we are not gonna have to go for it on 4th down because he's gonna get in. So off the 3rd down conversion, Robinson's gonna score again. So that's another 3 touchdown game for him, and that should pretty much put things to rest. So I mean, so far it looks like this team is already off to one hell of a start. I mean, with that win right there, we're gonna be 2-0 to start off the season. But once again, we got to add another 3 players to this team after that game. For the offense, since our wide receivers aren't the greatest, we picked up Justin Jefferson, and for the defense, we went ahead and picked up Myles Garrett and Micah Parsons. I mean, after all of those pickups right there, this team is looking pretty much unstoppable at this point. But we sim to week 5 after that. As you can see, we're going to be taking on the Texans, and we're 4-0 because we did beat the Jags. We are going to be starting with the ball in this game, though, so I mean, hopefully we can get off to a hot start. I'm going to try and go for Jefferson because I feel like Mahomes and Jefferson are going to be a crazy duo. That is one hell of a way to start things off. One play in, and this guy's already got it all the way to the 30-yard line. I mean, I think this duo is going to be absolutely unstoppable. I think every team we face is probably going to have a problem with this. We could bring this back for a touchdown, but we're going to go out at the 3. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was definitely tempted to give Jefferson a touchdown because he's done all of the work this drive, but I want to try and get it in with Bijan so we can add another player, and it looks like that is going to work out. So 3 plays into this game, and we're already on the board. And after that, it looks like the Texans were not able to score, so our defense clutched up and got the ball back. So now we have a chance to go up 14-0. I'm going to try and go for Pitts here. That looks like it's going to be another big play. I mean, just like that, 2 games into the season after all of these upgrades, and this offense is looking absolutely unstoppable right now. That is not the best pickup that Robinson has had today. But I mean, we still got 4 yards there, so that's a pretty decent gain. I'm going to try and go back to Justin Jefferson here, though, and hopefully he can just keep doing what he's been doing. This guy's open like every single time. Now we just need 15 yards and we're in for another touchdown. I'm gonna just keep it on the ground from here on out because I feel like that would probably be our best. Okay, yep, that's it. After that crazy pickup right there, all we need to do now is get 3 yards. So hopefully we don't get shut down. I mean, this guy's been unstoppable in the red zone. We're gonna get stopped at the 1-yard line, though. Either way, 1 yard has not been a problem for this guy today. I mean, I don't think we've got stuffed at the 1-yard line yet, and it looks like we are not gonna start now. So that's another touchdown from Robinson, which is gonna give us a 14-0 lead over the Texans. Coming back out here in the 4th quarter, though, I mean, as you can see, we're up by 2 scores right now. So if we can score here, I wouldn't say that would put the game away just yet, but it would definitely raise our chances. I mean, if we score here, we're gonna be up by 3 scores, and considering that we're in the 4th quarter right now, that would mean the Texans are gonna need an absolute miracle to come back in this one. I mean, they've gone all game and only put up 7 points so far. So I mean, right now it seems like our defense is definitely doing their job. I'm gonna try and go back to Jefferson on this play, though. That's going to be close, but it looks like we are going to have that for another huge pickup. I'm definitely starting to realize the progress that this team is making. I mean, we have definitely gotten a whole lot better since the first game. And once again, that's another 3 touchdown game from Bijan. So that is going to put us back up by 3 scores. I mean, that touchdown right there should honestly put the game away with the time that's left on the clock. And I mean, after that, it looks like we did not slow down whatsoever. Racked up 42 points on the Texans, so that's going to be a blowout win. But since Bijan had another 3 touchdown game, we got 3 new additions to this team. I mean, defense wins championships, so I just maxed out the defense by picking up Josh Allen, Derwin James, and Jalen Ramsey. I mean, after all of that, I'd say we are by far Super Bowl favorites. And after that, we sim to week 18. As you can see, we're going to be taking on the Saints, and we are 16-0 right now. So if we win this game here, we finish off the season undefeated. It looks like we're going to be starting with the ball here as well. I'm just going to keep it on the ground to start things off and see if Bijan can pick up where he left off. Because I mean, obviously this guy's been unreal today. That wasn't the best pickup in the world, but we still got 6 yards, which is obviously pretty solid. Okay, I didn't think that was going to work, but it looks like London's going to get open last second, so that brings it all the way to the 36. Gonna try and go for another run of Bijan after that, though. I mean, if we can somehow score a touchdown on this play, I would be amazed. I am kind of hoping we can, but it looks like that's not going to happen. I've really been trying to get like an explosive run for a touchdown. So far, it hasn't happened today. I mean, we've had some pretty ridiculous runs for touchdowns, to be honest with you, but this one right here looks like it's going to be the biggest one. I didn't think that was going to work, but apparently it is. So that's going to be another touchdown from Bijan Robinson, which is going to give the Falcons the lead first. We're coming back out here in the 3rd quarter, though. I mean, the Saints are kind of getting annihilated right now. So if we can score here, that might put the game away, unless the Saints have a crazy 4th quarter. I mean, if you ask me, the way we're playing right now, I'd say we are well on our way to finishing the season with an undefeated record, which would be pretty insane. With this team, it makes sense, though, because I mean, we are absolutely loaded. I mean, as I've said, defense wins championships, and it seems like our defense is definitely doing their job. I mean, they are absolutely loaded, and they've only allowed 3 points today, which is pretty crazy, and that is going to bring it all the way to the 1-yard line. I mean, as long as Bijan can punch this in, that should probably put things to rest. I mean, that would put us up by 3 scores, and it looks like we are in for another touchdown, so that's 2 on the game for Bijan Robinson, and hopefully that will be our 17th win on the season. I mean, our defense is on an absolute tear, man. We're going to take another blowout, 35-3, and that's also going to be 17 on the season. So we're going to be undefeated, which basically guarantees us the #1 seed. But after that game, we got to add another 2 players to this team. To finish things off, I just focused on the O-line. So we picked up Jason Kelsey and Lane Johnson. I mean, as you can see, this offense is looking pretty ridiculous right now. And on the other hand, I'd say we probably have the best defense of all time. So this team is going to be terrifying, but now it's time for the playoffs. I mean, since we went 17-0, obviously we got the #1 seed, but it looks like we're going to be playing the Eagles in the divisional round, and it looks like we're going to get the dub against Philly. So now we play the 49ers for a trip to the Super Bowl, and it looks like the 49ers got absolutely torched. So now we play the Jets out of all teams in the Super Bowl. I mean, no surprise, our top tier defense stopped the Jets on their first drive, so we have a chance to go up 7-0 here. So hopefully we can make the most out of this drive. Really not sure how New York made it this far, but at the same time, they do have Aaron Rodgers, because I do have pre-existing injuries turned off. Either way, though, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that we have the upper hand in this game. Mahomes was just shy of the first down there, though. So, I mean, we only need 1 yard for the first. I'm just going to keep it on the ground with Robinson, and it looks like we are going to get that and some. That's a huge play. So that brings the ball all the way to the 44. After that, I'm going to try and go back to Justin Jefferson here, and hopefully he can be open. That's going to be close, but it looks like it is going to work out. We got the feet down. That was actually a nasty foot drag right there. But after that play, I'm going to go to other direction, and hopefully we can find Pitts. That is close. We almost got sacked there, but it looks like we are going to get the ball off for another huge play. So just like that, 11 yards to go and we're in. It doesn't matter who gets the touchdown now, obviously, because we're not going to be adding any more players, but I feel like Bijan probably is our best bet, and it looks like it's going to work out for another touchdown. That is going to give the Falcons an early lead here. I mean, with the team we have, I think this is probably going to be another blowout win. I mean, Aaron Rodgers and the Jets put up a much bigger fight than I expected them to. We only won this game by 3 points, but all that matters is we did get the job done. So this super stacked team is going to be winning a Super Bowl. I mean, this team was absolutely insane this season. If you count playoffs, we did finish the season going 20-0, which is obviously pretty insane. But as you can see, Patrick Mahomes and the Atlanta Falcons are going to be hoisting a well-deserved Lombardi trophy to end off this video. But that's going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'd really help out the channel. And if you have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down in the comment section below. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, comment the most random thing you can think of so we can confuse everybody in the comment section. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.